Hi, my air signs, air, just feeling the air. Just if you're resonating with air right now, I think we all need air. So anybody could be in here right now. It's all about me filling your bucket. So I'm going to do that for you. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to fill your bucket? Are you? Because I'm going to tell you. So this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to go. I'm going to tell you what makes you so freaking amazing. You know, I'm going to fill your bucket up. I'm hoping that you walk away from this video and you're like, wow, I'm so awesome. There's so much in me, so much potential. I'm so excited to let it grow. I want to feel it. I want to be it. I want to live it. I want to claim it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to give you a little message, just, you know, a little extra message. And then the third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of guidance about either getting ready to fill other people's buckets or just filling them now. Like if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to share what you have and start filling buckets. We need to fill buckets. So I'm filling buckets. That's what I'm doing today. I was going to go grocery shopping. The idea of that made me feel very tired and heavy. I almost couldn't move. I thought, oh my God, I feel like I didn't get any sleep. I thought, how am I going to do that? I'm going to go grocery shopping. Because the whole process now, right? Like you're going to have to stand outside, wait till, you know, everyone has to keep distance in the line. And then, you know, you go in and then you got to keep, you know, the line short. And then you come home and you got to clean everything. I thought, I'm not going to, today's not the day. And then I felt so much better. Right? So my intuition is telling me I need to fill buckets. I have this feeling of filling buckets. And air. I needed to do air now. I was told that this is the order of things to go. Fire, air, earth, and water. And I think I know why. Because I think when you have a spark, it's like a campfire. Imagine a campfire, right? So you need that initial spark to get it going. But what's that going to do if there's no air, no oxygen? You could have fuel. You could literally have like all the dry components and the twigs and everything. You could even have some gas in there if you wanted. Is it going to light? There's no air. So you need the air. So that's what I'm getting at. Like this is the order of, this is how things need to go right now, Cindy. We need to feed the fire. We need to get the fire going so that the spark, so that all that, people harnessing that creative spark, get that out there. And then we need this air to come in and like uplift it, bring it up, keep it going. And then, you know, the air can only do that so long. Then we do need the fuel, right? We do need the fuel. So this is what I got in my head here. This should be like a poem. I could make a painting out of this. I don't know how I do that. So, and then the earth energy comes in, and then that's where all the components of the earth. Then we have the spark, we have the air, the oxygen, and then we have the earth, the elements, the fuel to keep it going, right? So what is this creating? It's creating dry heat. It's like a hot fire creating dry heat. But then the water comes in, and if you got just the right amount of water, it starts to produce steam. It starts to create a whole new element, like something brand new. But you got to balance it just right, or you could put it right out. So that's the trick here. So air, let me fill your bucket. Let me get started. So I'm starting with the Divine Guidance, Shirley Hernish. Let's start with that. Let's fill your buckets, baby. Air, let's fill the bucket of air. Oh, what happened here? Ooh, nice. Ooh. Oh, cool. Isn't that funny? This is the one that Leo had yesterday. That's interesting. You got 16 and 44, and you also have an underline, which you're going to get. I'm going to read both of them to you. I really love this deck. It's taking me a while to get used to it, but the only way I can really grow with the deck is to use it. I can only use it on me so many times, so I'm going to use it on you guys. So I'm going to use it on you guys. So 16 and 44, these are beautiful energies. I get like, you know, I'm getting more and more from this card number 16. It reminds me more and more of two unicorn horns coming together in the center. In the center, they have an equal goal, an equal partnership, and it's all filled with this innocent, fun, playful, childlike energy that I associate with, you know, like all the silly little unicorn stuff, like not the realistic drawings, like all the pinks and blues, and it's like that. So it's really a fun energy. That's what I'm starting to get out of that, but there is a specific message. And then this 44, oh my gosh. I feel like going into the depths of the universe and creation here. It's just like spinning into it. Your underline is number 23. Gosh, I feel a great warmth coming from that card. It felt like a hug when I looked at it. That's what it felt like. It felt like a warm hug, number 23. So you're like, how does this fill my bucket? This is what you are all about. Take this and run with it, baby. Okay? Oh, 16. It opened right there. Keep yourself focused on the outcome, goal, or result that you were aiming for right now. Okay, so I'm gonna fill your bucket, because if it's telling you to do that, you're gonna get it. This card has come to you because you may be faltering or questioning yourself. Just let go of your doubts and fears. Your life and your goals are right on target. Keep your intentions clear, stay grounded in your heart, and follow whatever intuitive nudging you may feel. Oh, see, I always get that with air energy. It's all about that intuition. I feel like it's a different type of intuition, like from water. To me, it's very like mind-based, your thoughts, your things that come into your head. Like, why am I thinking that? Why did I come up with that poem? Or why am I thinking of that song? Why do I hear those lyrics? It's your intuition. This is your strength. Take it. If you think you're doing crazy stuff with words in your head, you're supposed to be doing that. Because you're awesome. Keep your intentions clear, stay grounded in your heart, and follow whatever intuitive nudging you may feel. Spirit is working with you on an energetic level to help you bring your dreams to fruition. All right, 44. So obviously really good at manifesting, but doing that through your mind. Keep that vision clear. You're about to manifest awesome stuff, man. Oh, it's the last card, this one. Look at that. It's the last card in the deck. Where are you going? Divine guidance. Beautiful soul. You play a very important role in the awakening of the planet. Your light is so needed here. Don't stop what you're doing. You are always wrapped in the loving embrace of the divine. It is in those times when your tears may fall or when you feel most alone that your angels and guides are with you the most, shining their light and love on you. Not for one moment should you doubt this. You, special soul, are being lovingly guided and supported on your path. Divine guidance is leading you gently. Look for the signs, feel the love, and know that you are supported always. You know what I really love about this? I love that the word love is always in capital. I love that. It's capital. It's a capital word. It's a word with a capital. Don't doubt yourself. Oh my gosh. Really don't. Oh, don't. I know it seems like, oh, but don't. The things that are outside of your control, all this stuff that's happening now, there's no reason to doubt yourself. It has nothing to do with you. No, you haven't failed at anything. You're actually about to be quite successful. 23. Oh my gosh, no wonder. I said this felt like a warm hug. It's called intimacy. The rose is a universal symbol of human love. This card has appeared because this is an important energy for you right now. There are two energy spirals moving into the center of the rose, which represents two people energetically coming together. Get the heck out of town. And this reminds me of two unicorn horns. Get the heck out of town. Look at that. Whoop. If you are not in a relationship, then this card shows a new relationship on the horizon. If you are in a relationship, then this card is asking you to focus your energy there. Rekindle the romance and the passion. Embrace the energy of lover. Open to the intimacy and allow yourself to be vulnerable with your partner. Ooh, I think that's a really beautiful message. And to fill your bucket, it says like how much you can uplift others. It's almost as if having this intimacy, because we have this separation in intimacy right now, right? Now, it's kind of fascinating because as I was walking this morning, and this come to me a couple times and it was very strong today. So I walked down this path, and whenever you're coming towards someone, which isn't often, Lily and I went out this morning, I walked almost the whole damn thing, was coming around again, didn't see a soul. It was just like, this is so weird. At least the birds were out. At least I have the birds. And then I started to see the odd person. And, you know, an older couple came, they were coming towards me, and we all do the same thing. We come off the path and we all go a bit onto the grass. People are really making a point, I find, at least where I am. I'm hoping where you are too. And if not, maybe you can start this. This is the intimacy, because you have this in you. You can do this. And it's going to just change things. This is a time to change things for the better. It's like the slate has been made clean, and some people are freaking out because, well, what do we do with this clean slate? So all this distance, I find people are making an effort, like a really conscious effort, to look up and try to make eye contact with you and say hi and smile. Because it's like physically we've been pulled apart, but we don't want to lose the connect. It's almost like we're trying harder for the emotional connection with each other. And then coming down the sidewalk, I actually kind of missed it because there was a lady getting into her car. I don't even know her. She lives like about a dozen houses from me. I only moved into this area not that long ago. And I kind of heard, oh, hi, good morning. And I was like, where's that coming from? Like, I missed it. And I realized she was getting into her car, and then she saw me. And I was like maybe 7 or 8 feet from the house. And she came out of her car because she saw me to say hi, to say good morning. And I just kind of was like, you know, when you kind of missed it and you're sort of late, like, oh, shoot. But that's what I feel here with this intimacy. Number 23. Like, wow, this is funny. So it's almost as if you're kind of getting, you're supposed to get this message at the end about how to fill other people's buckets. It almost feels like by filling your bucket, this fills your bucket. You have so much to give. And even if it's not romantic love, it's just this love of others. Others are coming. There is someone significant coming into your life. Definitely, with what that card said. And then for me, like, this is like 2 unicorn, 2 magical beings coming together. All right, so now we go to the Divine Feminine deck. I think I might just, I'm gonna have to pause and go. My son is making mischief. Okay, I'm back. Oh, God. I have to get back into my Zen mode. We just had a little discussion about computer time. I want it now, I want it now. Gets it after lunch. Otherwise, I'm gonna be on it all day. Okay, what makes my air signs, my air energy so awesome? So I'm getting something from the Divine Feminine deck. Oh, transformation, Shakti. And look, it's all coming from the head. It's all coming from the mind, your thoughts. Ooh, it's almost as if, although these thoughts you're having, they are going to come to fruition. They need to come to fruition. What's within your mind? Right now, you're connecting to spirit too, very much so. Almost claiming knowledge from the past that you had before. I almost want to say like other lifetimes of knowledge becoming so clear for you. Thoughts too that might seem, I'm kind of getting this, that might seem unusual. Not, you know, the sidewalk. Definitely going down a beaten trail. Not a very well beaten trail. Like stuff that's a little bit unusual. But you know, it kind of depends on the tribe that you're looking for. It kind of depends on the culture. Because some cultures will look at your thoughts and say, God, that's brilliant, right? So maybe you're in a culture where you're kind of programmed to think that your thoughts or ideas, they're kind of silly. They're, nah. Oh no, there's definitely some people that will benefit from what you have going on in your head. Definitely share that. What's the bottom of this deck? Flow. Ooh. Ah. See this card too. Flow. I get more of the water. As I mentioned at the beginning, to me, like, I find air and water is that very intuitive energy. But the air is more like from the mind, from the thought. And then the water is a little bit more like the feeling. Like, I feel like the intuition comes from down here in the gut. So interesting, almost like combining these 2 elements for yourself, that you have this ability to not, that's a very powerful ability. Your intuitive mind and your gut mind. your feelings, your emotions. You can work off of your feelings, emotions, and your thought process, combining them to give yourself direction here. You just need to listen to yourself. The Divine Masculine. What does the Divine Masculine have to tell my wonderful air? Oh, interesting. Typhoon, anger, rage. Oh, you guys do have the power to control the spark, the new beginning. You're not, your power isn't in being the spark, right? Your power is in giving it life, giving the spark life, because you have all these amazing ideas in here. How to make that fire grow, how to really get it going. Oh, I feel like you're going to do this with someone else. That you have the potential to do this. Like when you work with someone else is when you're very powerful. Definitely. You're very powerful when working with someone else because you control the air intake. You're that air intake valve. How much does it need to fuel this, right? Not on a level of like physical fuel, but on the level of like the air as the fuel, as breath for this idea. You have the ability to calm the fire. And when the fire signs start getting out of control there, you can like, I always find that with my air energy. Well, my Gemini, I'm not so much, it's gonna feed me more, but definitely Libra and Aquarius are like, but see, then maybe that Gemini energy is what brings it up again, right? Because if it gets too low, the fire could go out. Definitely calm. I always feel that around like Aquarians and Libras. Geminis, now we're just getting into trouble together. Yeah, it's like very calming. What was the bottom of the God and Titan? Oh, yeah. Look at that. You renew. Almost like you and someone else renewing each other's energy here. You and someone else renewing each other's energy. And through that, like you need something, you need someone needs you. This is that. And the masculine and the feminine playing back and forth here. The masculine and feminine energies within yourself have this ability to renew you. And through that, you renew others. That's really interesting. All right, let's go to your message of guidance. Message of guidance for you right now. I hope that filled your bucket. Pretty awesome. Man, what you guys, the ideas you have? Let's see what this guidance is. What is this guidance for air? Oh, you got two. And isn't it funny? You got one of the ones that the fire had. She who grants wishes, wish, desires, and hope. And she who unfolds, swath, embrace, self-care. Ooh, I actually feel like it should be sort of like this. Time to self-care. Embrace yourself. This is a very, it's like a warm hug. Do that for yourself. Make sure you're doing that for yourself. Are you balancing this within you? Your masculine, your go-get-em energy, your nurturing energy. Are you bringing the two together? Are you nurturing both aspects of yourself? That balance. Swath, embrace, self-care. And then really seeing the love for yourself. Really having the love for you. Appreciating everything that makes you so amazing. And then she who grants wishes. Wish, desires, and hope. I get a lot of Aquarian energy from that actually. I don't know if it's just the stars on her outfit. But like, yeah, you know, by doing this self-care, you're actually putting yourself into the energy of the star, which is a balance. It's all about balance. So that you can manifest really good things. She who grants wishes. The bottom of that deck, she who questions, curiosity, destiny, search. Don't stop questioning. Don't stop. You're going to find answers that other people aren't looking for. Don't stop. Don't stop asking questions. Don't stop searching. Don't stop looking for clarity. You keep asking. You keep pushing it. I know there's a lot of people who have questions right now. You know, you guys, you find out. You go for it. You find out. Find out what's going on out there. Come up with some ideas. It's a clean slate. What are you going to put on there? All right. Air, air, air. 2 again. Wow. Door to Spirit and Journey. And look at this. Look at the Door to Spirit card. Look at how the wind, the air rushes through and lifts up this dove of peace. And look at all the stars coming through, all the wishes to be granted. And a journey. Your journey, like, if anything, for you right now, this is just a time to care for yourself. Really is a time to care for yourself. And yes, on a physical level, but on a mental, emotional level too. I feel like somehow maybe you've beaten yourself down a bit or not believed in yourself, in your ideas, in your thoughts. Oh, my crazy ideas and thoughts. No, no, no. There's a tribe out there that's looking for this. There really is a tribe out there that's looking for this. And this is going to get you on the journey that you're really meant to be on. It's almost like a correction. An energetic correction right now. What's at the bottom? All tied up. Well, maybe if you meet that person that they were talking about in the other cards earlier. But being an underlying, I feel a little bit like, yeah, you're not recognizing yourself for your full potential here. Not recognizing yourself for your full potential. And, but there's illumination in this card. There is illumination in this card. So you will be giving yourself your own answers here. I said, like, really, this is what I do. To have done what I do well, or done it properly, you won't need me one day. You won't like, I don't need Cindy now. I can do my own stuff. I want to do it. I know it's coming for me. Be out of work one day when everyone is clicked in. All right, what have we got in the tarot for my air? Tarot for my air. What's in the tarot for the air? What do we have for the air? There we go. Isn't that interesting? I'm going to do one more shuffle. Let me do some other card. Oh, gosh. Interesting. Fire and air. Something going on with fire and air, man. I'm telling you. And it's weird because you got some cards. Yeah, you did. You got some cards that the fire signs had, and I shuffled this deck quite a bit before I went on to do yours. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands. There's really something going on with fire and air right now. I'm going to be doing something just for Libra. I know I have to. I know I'm being called to do it. It's just, I have to wait until it feels like this is the time to do it. Divine timing, all that stuff, right? So, and I was just told I had to do something for Leo. So I did that. I think it was kind of for me too. I needed some of their energy. And then Libra. It was Libra, Libra. And I'm like, the two L's. Libra, Leo, love. 3 L's. I just thought it was really nice. And you got Temperance. I think that's Sagittarian energy. Balance. Alchemical work of, you know, she's playing with the water. Look at this fire energy playing with the water. Having the balance, the patience, the fortitude. Divine guidance. Then you get, now this is interesting because the next 2 cards are exactly, and in exactly the same order that the fire signs got it in, which is weird because this was well shuffled. 8 of Pentacles. Really working hard here. Something that you're devoted to. There's that Page of Wands. I really feel like, this is odd, I really feel like somehow there's something here, some sort of connection between you and fire energy, perhaps. And you don't look at it and say, oh, my person isn't an Aries, or they're not a Leo, or yeah, there's so many different elements in someone's zodiac chart that they could be harnessing this energy at any time. It's definitely, so perhaps people that have gone to the fire reading, or some sort of connection between you and them, something that you're going to create together. And you got that very strongly here with these two cards for me. You got that very strongly here with these two cards. Remember I said there's a tribe looking for you. There's some people that are very much interested in what you have to share. And this Page of Wands, I feel like it's almost like them looking for you, calling out. Who's going to put the air into who's going to turn my spark into a fire? And in the Eight of Swords, maybe you're just not looking, you're not ready. You're healing, you're self-nurturing, right? You're healing, you're self-nurturing. But you will. Too, I'm feeling like with the blindfold on and all the swords behind her, almost as if, you know, I need to not look outside of myself right now. I need to look within. It's a very strong message with that card right now. I need to look within, and absolutely, because you're about to open a big door here. And that door is filling other people's buckets, which is where we're going next with this. How do you fill other people's buckets? The Knight of Swords. By going forth with your ideas. By going forth with your ideas and your truths. Looking for answers, finding them, expressing. Okay. All right. So, the Journey of Love Oracle deck is about filling other people's buckets here. Message go through my head. It was like, Libra and Aquarius are definitely interested in filling other people's buckets. I was like, well, what about Gemini? I was like, Gemini tries to fill people's buckets, and if they're not interested, they're like, F them. It's kind of true. Let's get you out of here. Hey, they're not taking it. You got to go on, man. I know. I know. I got lots of Gemini in me. Ooh, you got one. Wow. The underline is interesting. Wow, these are both interesting. Jeez. They're almost like, I should share it with you. Should I share? Sharing is caring. And yeah, you're not supposed to share anymore though. Keep your distance. Instead of holding the whole deck. These look like almost the same image, but you know, from a slightly different camera angle with a different lens. And one is in blues and one is in reds. Isn't it? I can see all these beings and this light, the way they're standing around. So the one that came out was the Ancient Ones, number 52. And then this is the underline, the heart of the moment. So what does 52 say? The Ancient Ones. Your spiritual growth is now acknowledged and witnessed by the heavenly ones that see beyond time and space into the reality of your soul. Do not lose heart if your spirituality is not fully acknowledged. Oh, see. Your tribe is coming. Is not fully acknowledged, understood, or appreciated by those around you in the physical world as yet. Though they may love you, it is most likely that their vision is still bound by time and space, and they cannot see into the very real gains that you have made in the subtle worlds, where all true spiritual growth begins. So the Ancient Ones reach out to you and bring this message. We see you, beloved. We honor your growth. It is real. It is palatable. And it soon will manifest fully in the physical world with breathtaking beauty. We honor your light. Namaste. I like that. Namaste, right? I see God in you. This oracle brings guidance that you have taken a leap in personal growth. If you are still testing it in the physical world, trying to translate your inner changes into outer experiences, take heed. It's only a matter of time before you see reflected back to you in your physical world what you have become within. And you will see it mirrored back to you in the eyes of those around you in sacred relationship too. See? That's how it's going to work. You're going to trigger people. I feel like you're going to trigger people and they're going to reflect within you. Like they're going to see, you're going to act like a mirror. Almost like a mirror effect. And that's what I see God in you, the namaste, right? And then you see God in me. We see this like it back and forth. Okay, number 16, the heart of the moment. This is the underline. I always say that these are even more important because it's the base of everything going on. This is the reason. Heart of the moment. You are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one, but even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart in this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself, even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision? Wow, this is a really long one. This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. See, I think that even just being the one that, you know, when you're passing someone on the sidewalk or wherever in your far, is to make the effort to look into someone's eyes, try to make eye contact and say hi. Like, I'm still here, I still see you, I still see God in you, namaste. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You are in a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices. But at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is the time to be willing to take a chance or a risk to be happy within yourself. No matter what is going on around you, your life is about to take a karmic turn and you can feel peace in that knowing. Ooh. And I feel like this is an opportunity to go into that karmic cycle and start filling buckets. Really, literally. And you can fill those buckets with your ideas. It might sound crazy, but that's going to inspire people. It's going to inspire at least one person to fill their bucket with your ideas. Because I feel like by you expressing your ideas, there's something that you have in there in your mind. It's also it's going to relate to something maybe they want to do or feel, or I don't know what, but it's going to make them realize that their idea is totally valid because it's supported by your idea, right? So cool. All right. Thank you, air. So until I don't know when. Whenever I'm called to do it. That time. Until then, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.